Kim Kardashian's multi-million-pound jewellery court case resumes today. She's really going through it. It's not just the trial making headlines, though. It's also, well, as you would expect, it's the whole look of Kim. Celebrity hairdresser Chris Appleton is the man responsible. He's been doing her hair for, what, 10 years?
It's full circle moment.
Wow.
Going back to Paris was the first time I worked with Kim.
Was it?
And she got robbed. And it was this whole, moment. So
Awful.
It was really interesting to go back, in so many years later and kind of, be a part of something special. And obviously everywhere Kim goes, it's always a glam moment. And Chris as well. I don't know if you saw Kris Jenner with her iconic... She's always had very short hair.
Yes.
And we really changed it up. Her hair just got bigger throughout the week. It got bigger and she got more of it. And it was really fun to play it up. And, that's the power of transformation. That's what we get to do. And I think, you've had a bad haircut, right?
Have I had a bad haircut?
You had a bad haircut.
Oh, geez.
We should get those pictures up.
How many bad haircuts have I had?
Really?
And the thing is, Chris, you think at the time it's OK.
Totally,
and
yeah,
you
and
think,
you look
why
back.
did nobody tell me?
100%. But, and most viewers at home can probably relate to the time after the haircut and it's bad and how it made them feel.
Yeah.
But the time when you get it right and you feel great, it's so empowering.
Oh, it makes all the difference. It makes it. Well, I got my hair cut real short one time, and Castaway, the movie, was out at the time, and my husband called me Wilson, which was, the ball that Tom Hanks hit, and then he stuck spikies on it.
It's not a great comparison.
No, so I was Wilson for a long time.
It just takes so long to grow.
I know.
But Paris was so much fun to be able to create different looks. And,
right.
I think I love a look. I love kind of trying to empower people and bring out the best version of themselves.
Even someone like Kim Kardashian would have a day where she needs to,
I'll tell you a secret. Actually, no one knows this. A hairstyle wasn't that. That happened literally 8 minutes before she left the door. We were going to do this very sculpted, it was like a finger waved, and I used lots of gel and hairspray. It was really solid, like a very sculpted look, and it was snatched back. And it just felt too much with the outfit, and that's the sort of my job, what I have to do. Sometimes you have so much time to do a look, and then other times... So she's like, can we just... let's just blow it out. But, if you've got rock-hard gel on your hair, but my job is to make it happen. So that we ended up blowing it out at the front and making it sort of slightly softer. And that's what you do in your storytelling, You've got to kind of make sure... Sometimes you have to pull the hair back and make it less, and then sometimes... you make it more, like, I don't know, J-Lo Super Bowl. The hair was bigger and, than ever.
Because you did that, of course. You did J-Lo as well. I love that look.
It was so funny. That hairstyle was just... It was actually something I created at 11 o'clock in the morning, and she didn't go on live until 7 o'clock at night. And I didn't get a chance to prep it throughout the day.
Right.
So there was this viral video of me brushing her hair before she went on stage. And she's, in the zone focused, and I'm also in the zone focused, because I'm like, if this hair doesn't look right, I know everyone's going to have an opinion on it.
Yes.
And the idea was to make her hair dance with her. She's such a good performer, and you're kind of a part of the story, you're storytelling with it. So, it was one of my favourite moments.
Yeah,
sure.
no, it's beautiful.
I always have to say, it's such a nice moment to be back here. I used to do my mum's hair in the kitchen as a kid watching this show.
No way!
So it's so nice to be back on the show.
Cool.
I know, it feels really magical.
Oh, no, it's great. Well, look, because we've got you here, we thought we would set a challenge, if you don't mind.
I love challenge.
And last week, we asked our viewers which of these 3 hairstyles they would like to see you recreate. And the one that they chose was J-Lo. We were just talking about that, right? That sort of glamorous wave look. Yeah. Because none of us think that we can do that at home. I know we've got all the gadgets and things like that now, but I couldn't do that. Yeah, but you're going to show us how to do it.
Absolutely. And you know what? Hopefully we can make it feel like it's achievable. Right. And I think that's what I want to do. A lot of people know me for working with celebrities. Yeah. But I'm actually working on something right now that's going to make every woman at home and every man feel like they can have a part of that. A part of, creating a look and being seen. And I think that's one of the most important things that you can offer to someone, is making them feel seen and, really bringing out their personality and their style.
But it must be great for you. I mean, even people like Kim Kardashian, J-Lo, all of these people, that they go out to the Super Bowl, they go out to a very difficult court case, which is horrible what happened to her. It was absolutely ghastly. But she's got her armour on. It's like the hair is the helmet in a way. Totally. I mean, it doesn't look like a helmet, don't get me wrong, but it's that kind of thing where I can face the world now.
Yeah, I think it's like a character you kind of step into. There's, for example, Ariana Grande, when I did her hair and she had the very long ponytail, that was kind of like part of her look. If you take the ponytail away, imagine Marilyn Monroe without the blonde hair, or Madonna without it's kind of like, it creates an image, and it's kind of something that we kind of resonate them with.
No, exactly.
And that's sometimes, obviously my job is so much fun, but it's also a lot of pressure to make sure, because, social media now, if
You're only as
People have
good
an
as your
opinion on
last
it.
one.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
exactly.
the thing.
So
look, our model Abby is standing by. This is what this is there you are. Beautiful
She's
girl.
gorgeous.
Gorgeous
She was gorgeous
girl.
before.
Indeed. Indeed. We thought we would give you that, you know, there you are. That's great. Got a great canvas. So we'll come back to you and we'll find out how Abby looks after a JLo makeover.
JLo makeover.
From Chris.
Let's go.
Thank you, Chris.
Do you want a
Great
JLo
to see you.
makeover? I have to get my hair. I have to get my hands on your hair one time.
Oh, I would love you to.
Yeah,
That would
give
be
you a
good.
little makeover
Let's
on the
do
show.
it.
That'd be nice.
Absolutely. Earlier on, we set celebrity hairdresser Chris Appleton a bit of a challenge to recreate JLo's wave look. That was the look that you voted for. And this was our model Abby earlier on before Chris's transformation. Beautiful.
Beautiful, yeah.
But let's see her now, Chris. Let's have a look. Oh la la!
Bombshell.
Bombshell. How are you
take a
feeling?
seat.
I love it. Come and sit down. What do you think, Abby?
Oh, fab.
Isn't it
I
good?
feel glam.
She looks like a...
It's super glam.
I mean, she looked gorgeous anyway.
Yes,
but
yes,
obviously, we brought back the glamour. I mean, JLo's kind of known for this very polished look. We were actually just talking on the break a bit about JLo. She
How
has,
beautiful.
She kind of just walks in looking like JLo.
It's ridiculous.
She just has that
Stunning.
aura. And this particular look, a lot of it is about how you style it in terms
Right.
of brushing it out. So we curled it with a curling iron, but do you know the real secret behind this look? Could you guess? Could you guess?
Go, no, I
Anyone?
don't know.
No, you don't know, do you?
I have no idea.
You know what this is?
A wee roller.
You know I love a Velcro roller.
A Velcro roller.
Velcro rollers is such a great way to create like volume and bounce, and then you can go off and do your makeup and touch up and stuff. So
Yeah.
we curled it first of all with a curling iron because she does have very thick hair,
Beautiful hair.
which is great. And then we pop the Velcro roller in just to set it so you get that really beautiful kind of brushed out blowout look.
Right.
And then the real key is
Yes.
the brush out.
Right.
No woman I've ever met wants to brush out her curls because
No.
well, I've just spent so long doing it. I don't
It's-
want it
it's
to
all
drop
gonna
out.
disappear.
Exactly. So brushing it out is really important because you're kind of trying to create this like fabric of hair where it all molds in and sits
Right.
together. So that's where you get that very classic, gorgeous Hollywood wave. And this look has been
is.
around for years.
It's proper Hollywood. I'm thinking Rita Hayworth.
Rita Hayworth. But what makes it a little bit more modern is just the way we pulled the sides up here and made it a little bit more snatched. The reason this is nice is because it follows the cheekbones. When you follow your cheekbones, we're talking about your cheekbones, Lorraine. Lorraine has still got it, by the way. We were talking about, I said she's not aged. She looks fantastic.
please.
And these cheekbones, like, you know, you've got great cheekbones. So they're a great way to show off the face, show off the beautiful face shape. And then obviously the volume on the top is really flattering, especially for
Yes.
side parts. Because side parts, when it's flat, reads very different. If you've got a flat side part, whereas if you've got some beautiful volume and some lift, that's the key.
And have you put lots of spray on or just that thing
Oh,
there?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Tons. Sprayed it to
To the gods.
To the gods.
To the gods.
I love a good blast of hairspray. I love a lot of products. I mean, products is really important to be able to create like a foundation to the hair. So many people are scared of products. I like to use a lot of products because for me, it helps me sort of create like a scaffolding for hair.
Right.
And you know, I know like if she went now, I mean, are you ready for the head roll? We were talking about the JLo.
we can try.
The JLo head spin.
Do you want to try?
Yeah, we got.
We're
no,
doing
let's not do it. But you know, my hair has to survive head spins at the Super
This
Bowl.
is very true.
It has to.
So you have to use product.
And you know what I hate? The worst thing is you do the hair and then when they go to a red carpet or something, just before they're going to have the picture taken, people go, hey! And they just... I'm like, oh,
we don't like that. No, that's not good. Listen, you're fantastic. Come back and see me anytime.
Well, next time I'm going to come back, I don't know what the guys think at home, but maybe we give Lorraine a look. What do the viewers
100%.
think? I think we give you a look.
Absolutely.
Give you a look.
People can vote as to what they want.
Yeah.
Please don't vote me being completely bald.
Yeah.
Good. Thank you both so much. Great.
you.
You have to go out tonight.
I know,
Goodness.
ready.
Well, that's a wrap for this video. We hope you enjoyed it. We have all the best moments from the show right here on the channel. And if you like this video, then we think you'll love this one. See you next time.